lift weights.
A undefense punch to the face is an undefense punch to the face. A nigga might bleed.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Undefense. I mean, my man's got stabbed in his neck.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's no joke.
From a female who got upset for whatever she got upset for. I'm not about to dog her out because I don't know what happened, but she stabbed this nigga.
Right.
He ain't put his hands on her. He ain't do nothing.
Yeah,
he was arguing with her. She, you know what I'm saying? At least the story how I'm told, they were arguing. He walked away and said whatever he said to her. He turned his back. She stabbed him in his fucking neck.
Yeah, that. Look, you can't doubt that women have they got some rage in them. They got some of that stuff in them.
At the end of the day, we are not supposed to hit one another. We're not supposed to put one another in a position where the other person feels like we're about to hit one another. And I think at the end of the day,
that's what Stephen A. was trying to say.
And at the end of the day, that's all you were supposed to say.
Yep.
And all that other shit wasn't meant for ESPN.
All that, yeah.
It wasn't meant for ESPN, and that's why he got suspended.
Yeah, pretty much. And then the outcry from colleagues.
Yeah, but the outcry came from what he wasn't. He was supposed to say at the end of the day, women don't hit men, men don't hit women. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen.
And ESPN wasn't ready for the hood aspect of it, which Stephen A. almost took it to. Yeah, he just about took it there.
Yeah,
with that.
So but getting back to the Ayesha Curry situation. Again, he didn't really do nothing. He didn't say nothing bad. It was just again another.
Look, there's a reason, and
Savannah is a successful. And I don't want to put her in this category, but she is the wife of a basketball player. She's a successful basketball wife.
Yep. Because
she understands, and maybe it's because of training from LeBron James. And I don't want to say training in the that's a man gives woman a man. Let's say a man is head of the household.
I was going to say,
I'm not saying
he's the head of the household. He's the leader of the household,
and that's not to say Savannah doesn't teach him anything,
right?
But the man is the head of the household. Yeah. This is what we do. So if I'm a basketball player, the best basketball player in the world, okay, if you're with me, there are certain ways you have to act in order for us to be together.
Yep.
And Savannah may have her rules for how he has to be if she's going to be with him.
Yeah,
I'm sure she does.
Word.
So it's not like a thing where. LeBron is because he's LeBron and he get to do this and do whatever and tell her to do whatever to do and she she got to do it with no compromise.
Right.
It's just more about this is my position in life. This is what I need, and I believe that she may have been. He may have said, "Hey, look,"
right?
And because she's been around for a while, they got 3 kids,
since high school, or something like that. Yeah.
So it's not like she didn't know, as it was happening. Like, okay,
right. Things got to change. I can't do this no more.
When he was getting that media training, she was probably getting the same media training.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas Steph Curry, I'm not sure how long they've been high school sweethearts. So it's interesting.
Yep.
So it's interesting that. What their dynamic is as to why Ayesha Curry kind of freely, or at least seemingly freely,
and I was going to say
what she wants
cooks
to say
on TV.
Right, she's
out there a little bit more aside from being Steph's wife.
But that has nothing to do with her comments about the NBA.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
And so. It made me think, and it made me think, and I don't, I all respect due to Ayesha Curry, even though I feel like, this seems like I'm ragging on her. I wonder, is this attention? Is this truly just emotion? Is this truly just emotion about how she feels about the league? Mm-hmm. Or was it attention, and when she realized, okay, this ain't the attention I want,
right?
Delete the tweet.
Delete it. Well, here's something interesting that I thought about. They're both husband and wife.
Yeah.
I would like to think, because myself being a husband, I go home from work, and me and my wife, we talk about how each other's day was.
Yeah.
Pertaining to work. So I would like to think, despite it being on a bigger scale, being the NBA, that Steph can go home to his wife Ayesha, and they could talk about how their day was.
I'm sure that happens.
How was workouts? How was the game? How was all that stuff? So I'm sure that they talk about all these different things. Is it possible that that tweet about the league being rigged came from her husband? Is there a slight possibility about that?
I don't think so. I mean, and obviously I don't have anything backing it, but it just seemed like, again, it was they lost that game.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that happened in the
convincingly,
they lost it convincingly, and everything that had happened as far as the bus situation and the father, because she was tweeting all that too.
Right. Oh yeah.
So
and by the way, I didn't mention this earlier when we were recapping the finals, but the Warriors lost that Game 6 in the first quarter. They were down by 22. Yeah. The score was like 33-11.
Yeah.
So, it's funny, Maestro. Me and my god sister, we like to post on Facebook every now and then throughout the playoffs. And her cousin came on and was like, see, this is why the NBA is fixed and da-da-da-da. And mind you, this was after the first quarter.
Uh-huh.
This was after the first quarter.
Yeah.
I'm like, bruh. Did you watch the first quarter?
Yeah.
They were throwing ducks up.
Yeah.
They not playing defense.
Yeah.
They're giving up lobs. They're giving up dunks. This got nothing to do with a fix. This is actually happening.
I mean, conspiracy theories. And trust me, I don't say that, but conspiracy theories could say, they played the Golden State meaning they've played pretty good defense throughout the course of the year.
Yes.
And for that matter, offense. So out of all the times to be getting shut out,
33-2, and it probably should have been 9.
Yeah, to 11 in the game in the finals. That's the time that y'all decide to not play defense. And let's be clear, it was disgusting. That first.
Oh yeah,
quarter.
that was pathetic. That was the most pathetic first quarters I've seen.
Yeah.
Watching the NBA in my whole life.
So it's like, okay, a conspiracy theorist could say, all right. Maybe they was paid off, because that's not them,
right?
Now again, I don't agree with that.
I was gonna say because I'm like, look, the trophy's in the building. You trying to tell me to throw a game and the trophy's in the building for us?
Well, it depends on
no.
Well, it depends on how much money. See, everybody got a price. My father keep telling me that, and I'm like slowly, starting to understand. Like, every day, everybody certainly does have a price. Like,
right.
I try to be this, this purist. Like, it's all about the art, and motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Most motherfuckers got a price. And I'm sorry, all motherfuckers got a price. Like, they can be bought. So I mean, shit. I still believe Neil O'Donnell was paid off in that Super Bowl against Dallas. Just the way I feel. But whatever.
I don't know. Not after no first quarter though. But but not after no first quarter.
Well, they lost the game eventually, so
they did.
It was like if you go in the first quarter, set a big enough cushion that you can't come back from, then job complete. You get the bag of money.
There you go.
So I mean, I don't know. I don't believe it's a conspiracy. I don't believe it's rigged. But I'm just more so saying
Cavs won that game legitimately in my eyes.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
All right. I'm Trey and you Maestro. This is Barbershop Sports Talk podcast, I guess. All right, we got about 8 minutes left. Just to throw in a couple more things here. There was a soccer match a few days ago. They got this Copa America thing going on over in Europe, and there was a soccer match between the Czech Republic and Croatia down in France. And I didn't watch this game. I'm not a soccer head. I just happened to catch glimpses of highlights on SportsCenter, and I'm watching the game, and there's players that they stopped playing first because they noticed debris was getting thrown to the field, and this guy who's part of the cleanup crew is going to pick this thing up, and it explodes in his face, and then more of these flares or explosives being thrown on the field.
Oh shit!
And they're just blowing up. I mean, parts of the field was catching fire, and I'm just sitting here like, me and my wife was watching it, and I'm just like, yo, like, you can get into the stadium with these things? Like, I mean, I know it's a totally different country over there.
Well, let's be very clear. You can make bombs out of a lot of shit. That's first and foremost. True. But secondly, what? Like, that was happening?
That was happening.
I swear to goodness,
in the game.
I swear to goodness, I saw when you put this in the notes. When I saw the text message and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, it was almost like I was interested to hear hear what you had to say, because I was like, explosives, like at a game.
Yeah.
So you're telling me
fans went to the soccer game. They threw, I guess they didn't like a play, whatever, that the refs called or whatever. I don't know what happened, but fans were throwing these things on the field. Refs had to stop the game.
And when you say it blew up in a nigga's face, like
it was like a firecracker.
Okay.
It was more like a firecracker.
Okay.
But then as the other stuff started exploding, like you could hear the loud, like boom.
Yeah.
Like boom, boom. Like, yo, like this is like some like ISIS terrorist type stuff going on right here, yo.
That's crazy.
I mean, man, I don't want to travel international unless it's the West Indies, unless it's Africa. And I'm not even sure about Africa for real.
Shit.
I'm not traveling international unless it's to my native West Indies island.
Let's be very clear, man. We ain't exempt from that shit.
I know.
I
know we're not.
It's truthfully traveling. Not that I do a whole bunch of traveling, but when it's my time to do a whole bunch of traveling, that ain't gonna be the shit that slow me down. Because truth be told, them motherfuckers come over here and do some of the same shit.
It was just shocking to see that at an actual sporting event.
Yeah,
imagine if they did that at a Redskins game.
Yeah, no, that'd be crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That'd be crazy.
And quite frankly, after it kind of happened, it just seemed like law enforcement was very, very slow to respond to it. And again, I don't know if they were in the stands or whatever, but it just seemed like it wasn't enough chaos to really shut everybody down. Shut the game down, whatever. Because they did delay the game for, I don't know, maybe 40, 45 minutes or something like that. But yeah, imagine if that happened here in the NFL stadium during the game. Man, niggas would be going crazy.
That'd be fucked up.
You'd have the FBI, you'd have Secret Service, you'd have all these dudes with guns standing on top of the roof on the stadium. Yeah. Like, yo, nigga, try something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Can I make my last point before we get out of here, man?
Yeah.
I saw this and it was interesting to me. Great question. Does Anderson Varejao get a ring?
That's a good question, man, because he was with the Cavs half the season before
and
they got rid of him.
And they better give Dave Blatt a ring. I don't give a damn. You better give Dave Blatt a ring.
Yeah, you got to give David Blatt definitely a ring. 30-11 and you get fired. Yeah, you have to polish one up for the man. You give him a ring.
But I think it would be interesting if Anderson Varejao got a ring out of this.
It wouldn't surprise me.
It wouldn't surprise me, no. But
because he was with the Cavs even when LeBron was there the first time around.
The point is, he's played minutes with this Cavs team.
This is true.
And he had a part to play in them making the finals.
This was true. Now, he was the first player to ever be in the finals that played for the two teams in the finals.
Right, yeah.
So, how lucky can you be?
I think he needs to get a ring. I would... he should get a ring. I guess.
I think he should get a ring.
I think he'll probably get a ring.
I think he should. David Blatt definitely needs to get a ring.
Needs to get a ring.
Your boy Strasburg, man. He got scratched from his start against the Dodgers the other night, man. Mm-hmm. I don't know. He's 10-0. I kind of felt like the Nationals was trying to protect his record until you read the stuff to me about his back.
Yeah.
He had spasms or something like that.
Upper back strain. Dusty Baker seems to be taking it serious as to what he was saying. I know we got to wrap up.
It goes back to conspiracy theorists.
I don't think he.
Because he was going up against Kershaw, who, by the way, is just killing it.
Yeah, which he is, and he definitely is. I don't think he's scared of Kershaw. I don't think it was about that record.
Dude, do you know how many walks Kershaw? He has 7 walks.
Yeah, I don't think it's about that. I don't think it's about that. I don't think Strasburg is as good as Kershaw, but I think